It's a day we'll never forget here in Southwest Florida. February 2024, a private jet crashed right in the middle of I-75 in Collier County, killing both pilots on board. Miraculously, the two passengers and a flight attendant survived. Now, Wink News has learned the company who owned the jet is taking legal action. Wink News reporter Summer Senni looked through the lawsuit and tells us who they blame for the crash.
The plane's owners, HoppaJet, are suing several aviation companies, including GE. This 73-page lawsuit has a lot of information in it, but it all boils down to one word: corrosion. HoppaJet says the plane's engines were corroded before they purchased the plane and they were not given that information. They also claim the engines were in dangerously defective condition. We're outside the Marbella Lakes community, which is near where the I-75 plane crash happened. But I want to show you video of that crash again because it is a moment here in Southwest Florida that we will not forget. Dark clouds of smoke filling the air, traffic backed up on I-75, and people running for their lives. The pilots who died hailed as heroes for protecting their passengers and so many other people on the highway. Pieces of rubble were lying on the side of the highway, and the sound barrier broken, used as a shield. Now, this new lawsuit claims the tragic crash could have been avoided. Wink News spoke with Alan Price, a retired Delta captain. He says it's rare to have double engine failure on an aircraft.
The other thing is, it's unlikely it was fuel because they had flown for a couple hours right before they got to their approach when the engines failed. So there's something going on with the engines, obviously, but the charges made in the lawsuit are they'd have to prove it, is what I'm saying. And I don't think the NTSB did not find that. So they've got some work to do to prove that's actually what happened.
A GE Aerospace spokesperson, one of the defendants in the lawsuit, sent Wink News this statement saying, quote, "We are deeply saddened by the accident and extend our heartfelt sympathies to the families and loved ones of those involved. Safety is our first priority, and our technical teams are supporting our customer and the National Transportation Safety Board's ongoing investigation." More than a year and a half after the crash, we still do not have that final report yet from the NTSB. I reached out to them today asking them when we can expect that report. A spokesperson told me there is no release date yet for when we will receive that final report. In Collier County, Summer Senni, Wink News.
Thank you, Summer.